Harmonies are combinations of notes which, when played together, create different types of sound. The relationship between these notes work well together and sit nicely in the ear. Harmonies can be major, minor, diminished, and augmented. They have a different position and weight depending on their placement and how they are used. Major harmonies generally sound brighter, minor harmonies generally sound darker, diminished harmonies generally sound urgent, and augmented harmonies generally sound suspenseful. Just like keys, harmonies are based on scales. Harmonic notes tend to be the first, third, and fifth notes of a scale, and depending on whether those notes land on those shared by other scales, dictates whether the harmonies can be grouped together as a key. So a C major harmony will have notes C, E, and G. A G minor harmony will have notes G, B flat, and D. An A major harmony will have notes A, C sharp, and E, and so on. A diminished harmony uses the notes of a minor harmony, but with the fifth note of the scale flattened to produce a very different quality of sound. In other words, there is a minor third interval or 3 semitones between the notes. So, if this is E minor, this is E diminished, and if this is G minor, this is G diminished. An augmented harmony uses the notes of a major harmony but with the fifth note sharpened. In other words, there is a major third or 4 semitones between the notes. So if this is C major, this is C augmented, and if this is A major, this is A augmented. Harmonies which work within a key using notes of its scale are called diatonic. There are 7 diatonic harmonies in a major key and 14 in a minor key, as minors have 3 scales we can base harmonies on: the natural, harmonic, and melodic minor scales. Any notes which aren't in the scale of the key are called chromatic notes. Harmonies which have any of these notes become chromatic harmonies. Each key has different diatonic harmonies, which means what might be chromatic in one key can be diatonic in another. For example, in the key of G major, the E minor harmony uses notes E, G, and B, which are all in the scale of G, so it's diatonic. The key of A major has a G sharp, which means that E minor would be a chromatic harmony in that key, as it has an erroneous G. Just because you can group harmonies together in keys doesn't mean you need to, but it does help you understand how music works more broadly. Harmony notes can be in any order, but a specific exact order and placement of notes are called chords. So, the main points about harmonies are: harmonies are combinations of notes which work well together. Harmonies can be major, minor, diminished, and augmented. Harmonies which are based on the notes of a scale are called diatonic. Harmonies using notes which aren't in a scale are called chromatic, and harmonic notes in a specific order are called chords.